I think I got one in that mud right here. This ditch. Not sure. It may be a faker. No. That's not a point. Not a crude, dude. We'll take it. Let's keep on looking. I don't expect to find just a great deal, but I've done found two, you know, that I consider whole. I've got about a half a dozen broken pieces. I'm walking it against the grain this morning in a few places anyway. Let's keep looking. Walked up on a piece of plant and that feels kind of heavy. I moved it. I pushed up on the edge of it. I can tell it goes on in there. Maybe one of them big preforms. Yeah. That's what I'd say it is. It's muddy. That's a slew of them I've found here. Of course, most of them, well, a lot of them, quite a bit bigger than that. This is right in the area where I found that monster one last year and I called a blade, preform or whatnot, about 7.5 inches long and 3 inches wide. It's a monster. This is right in the very area. You can see I'm just having there's leaves and moss and onions, but I'm finding, you know, a few things. Can't complain about that. Let's keep looking. Well, I'm back. I moved to my old stomping grounds because after yesterday, I thought if I could see any ground over here at all, I might find some. It looks to be complete. I found 2 other broken ones coming down this pass here. I've not made it to the end yet, so apt to find some stuff here today. You know, you can see it. It's thin. I mean, grass is here, but it's thin. But when you look at it on a whole, you know, half and half, chances are I can find something. All right, I'm back. Found this right here a minute ago. I didn't turn the camera on for it. It's a nice scraping tool or flake blade or, you know, whatever you want to call it. I walked up on a piece, I think so. Got potential. You can see they're working on it. Let's see about it. I believe it's there. Looking through this camera, I can't tell. Yeah, it's there. It's crude. All right. Let's keep on looking. Maybe we'll find us a pocket full here today. I've got 4 or 5, well, probably half a dozen or more brokes. Let's keep looking. I think I may have walked up on a killer. I see it right over in there. Let's see what it is. Oh man, I hope that tip's there on that thing. It's there. He got some lopsided notches, but still, that's a good find. It's a pretty material in there. Well, let's stay after him. Alright, I know the wind's terrible, but check this out. You can see the drill hole. I'd say either a gorget or a pendant. I just walked up on this piece. Back end's chiggered up a little bit. Found down here today has been kind of chiggered up a little bit. It's probably not broken, it's just rough on a cob. Well, let's keep looking. Now look what I walked up on. see the base has got some nibblings on it. It kind of looks curved like it might be uniface. That's a good sized piece, so. It is uniface and curved. Rough on that side. That's a cool blade though. I'm glad to find it. It's a good size. It's nearly 4 inches. Well, I'll take it. Alright guys, I have walked up on a killer. I ain't kidding this time. Want you to look. That's a heck of a pickwick right there. I mean, it looks nice and boy. Don't get much finer than that right there for this side. Killer. I'm glad to find that. It's gonna be over 3. Well, let's keep on looking. That's made it really worth my trip right there for sure. Looks good from what I can see. Come on, have a tip on you. Have a tip on you. Yeah, he's short, but he's got a tip on him. Cool. I just picked that up a minute ago. I could tell it was crude, so I didn't record it. It just come right on up the road. I've got a piece down there. It looks good. Yeah, it's a little finer right there. That's a good piece. Let's keep on looking. I got a little bit more. Well, I got a lot more, but I got a little more time. Back for the cleanup. I was going to try to pull this off outside today. This is just a peek at the brokes. Came from those stomping grounds. I had about a dozen brokes from the sidekick, but I didn't bring them in. This is the pieces I found at the sidekick this morning. And another one of them quartz pieces. Big preform. You seen that pretty colored banded piece and that little bird. Then I went over to old stomping grounds and found these few things. Look at what a killer big sandy it would have been. And turkey tail. This broke. And you got your tools. An old gnarly uniface tool of some kind. Another broken silt. Pole's gone, the bit's gone too. Just some rough tools. There's a flake blade you see me find. Look at what a blunt. That's a monster. Here he is in comparison to normal size blunts. These right here, you've seen some of these. They're just kind of crude. Triangles. Rough. But all in all, I had a good day. You've seen this piece. Big uniface blade. It gave them a rough time on that backside, which it was probably a nodule anyway, and it had the curve naturally. They salvaged it and made a good cutter out of it, I'm telling you. And that little piece. A lot of stuff I found today was rough, and which I mean, I'm not complaining. I like them all. Not like finding a G10, but you got to find a perfect one to call it a G10. I mean, perfect too. That right there is a nice big sandy. It's slick as it can be right there. This right here was a real shame. A broken gorget or pendant or something. It's polished real heavy. I don't think it's a slate. I think it's some type of greenstone probably. I was looking to see if it had any etchings on it, but I don't much think it does. I hope I mess around some of these days and find me a complete piece drilled like that. This right here would have been absolutely killer if that other side had been there. That's what made those notches look irregular, is that ear right there is gone. That's some beautiful material, and it's translucent too. Ain't much sun out, but it is. It's a really pretty material. Still glad to find it. And this right here is a killer piece too. Look at the material in that. Oh, what a tip. That's a beauty. And I want to call the old, normally rough, crude Pickwicks the find of the day, based on, you know, size and condition of the thing. It's as good a one as I've ever found at the old stomping grounds. Got a little twisty going on. I ain't measured it, and it's over 3 inches, 3.5 maybe, 3 3/4. Killer piece though. I had a good day. May be able to get out another day or two this week. We've had some good weather. I'm taking advantage of it, and I call all these my bonus points. Anything I find in the winter, I consider it bonus points. Appreciate y'all watching.